Welcome everyone, back to the Captain Vic channel. You know my name, I guess, from the channel name. And yes, we are back with another video. It's a half flight video commentary, since we are on the way for 2 hours and 45 minutes on board this beautiful 787 in front of you on the screen. Quick information about this flight. This is a flight which is not completely as real as it can get, because we are on the way to Martinique, to the the Caribbean area of the world. Actually, we are on the way to Fort de France, FDF, or Tango Foxtrot, if you want to hear the ECO and YATA codes. YATA is the FDF, Fox Delta Fox, and the ECO is Tango Foxtrot. And as I mentioned, it's not 100% real, because we are on board a 787 and this route is usually served by a 777. But since I wanted to visit Fort de France one day and wanted to fly my favorite wide body in the simulator, because I haven't flown this plane for quite a while now, since I was messing around with the new 737. That's why I wanted to fly with this one, and we have departed from Paris Orly. So this is Air France 842 service between Paris Orly and Fort de France. Actually, I've been lucky enough to handle some passengers flying from Budapest all the way to Fort de France via via Orly also to Fort de France. It's an interesting combo, because you need to switch not even terminals, you need to switch airports, so it's a different story. And I want to put this out of the way. I want to talk about it, because you cannot escape not talking about the current situation going on here on the world and the aviation industry. Since me and my girlfriend actually, we are working at the same place, at the same company, at Budapest Airport, and to be honest with you, our work has changed quite a lot. To conclude in some really short sentences, it's really hard to work in ground handling right now, and lots of the like part-time workers, students and elders were sent away because of the situation that is going on right now, and I just want to address something, that this industry is really strong. There will be aviation always, and flying and traveling, but tough times would come. You know, we live in Hungary. Hungary has, at this point in time, we have less than 100 infected and 3 deaths, and all 3 deaths were like old people above 60, so above 65 actually. We have 7 recovered, and I'm not the prime minister of the country. I just wanted to say you that it's not as bad as in Italy. I mean, the situation here in Hungary is not as bad as in Italy. It's like nothing compared to Italy, but I'm really sad, because unfortunately I lost an opportunity of one of my travel plans with my girlfriend to London. We don't want to risk our health and our relatives and our parents' health by going there, because it was like only a 1-day trip. It was like not even a day. It was sort of like 14 hours or something. Anyways, so I just wanted to quickly talk about the situation right here. It's really hard to work in ground handling as well, since you know I'm working at Molev ground handling, and yes, it's quite hard, but if you follow the rules, if you follow the regulations, we will get through it together. That's a quite interesting view actually of the aircraft. So yes, and since I'm on a leave now, because as I made the previous video, I was also on a leave, so I'm making this new long haul video, but I actually got my day messed up with something else, so it turned into a half flight video commentary where I won't show you the departure, since we are on the way to Martinique right now. And yeah, I will hope you like this one. And to be honest, I don't really want to do any cinematic shots, because there are some times I don't feel like doing those, because those are hard. Those are hard to make, and I guess it's not even the best I can do. So, and actually in this video I don't really have the motivation to do any cinematic shots, but still I wanted to do some videos and wanted to do some stuff, because I got some pretty nice comments from the last video saying that you like my work, you like my videos, and the most common questions I get even with less than 200 subscribers, it's what settings do I use. So I will tell you actually what settings do I use and what stuff do I what are my specs, but it's always listed in the video description, so I'm not gonna talk about my hardware, because it's all listed down below in the comments. It's quite simple actually. So the only 2 or 3 sliders I adjust in P3D is the tessellation factor. The tessellation factor is set to ultra because I have a decent GPU that can handle stuff and that can handle graphics, and P3D version 4 is good in terms of GPU usage, so it uses more GPU than CPU compared to version 3. It's still a CPU heavy simulator, don't get me wrong, but yes. So tessellation factor is set to ultra. I usually set my water details up to high, and the special effects detail to high also, and I adjust my lighting settings. That's all personal. I use HDR, but that's all personal on how you adjust the brightness, the bloom, and the saturation. It's all personal, so I don't want to talk about that one. And what else do I do? I keep everything at maximum at dense or normal, because if you have a high-end PC, I mean you have a let's say i7 9th generation i7 with like overclocked to 5 gigahertz, and you have a let's say a 1080 Ti, you don't need to care about your settings. You can max out everything basically. But on a mid to high-end PC just like mine, if you set everything to normal or maximum dense, or maybe some details to high, you can get this. But what you can see in front of me. And yes, one of my disadvantages compared to other streamers, that unfortunately I have a TV monitor, so it's not full HD resolution which you can see in front of you. It's only HD ready, since it's a TV and a monitor as well. So I may get the benefits of a big display, but I can arrange stuff and just look onto a big surface. It's good, but I really want to change it someday to a full HD monitor, not even a 4K, because I need just a full HD, possibly curved. So so yes, in terms of settings, this is it, and I have nothing left to say, actually. I'm really trying to stay positive in this situation, but it's hard to stay positive when you have to go on a leave. Like you not have to, you are forced to go on a leave. Lucky for us, the company was kind enough to made some lightening solutions, or not softening, that's the right word, so we are not sent on a leave without any salary. We get a strict, like, reduced percentage of our salary, so I guess that's good. So we have some kind of good news from China. They say that this pandemic is gone there. They are through of the widespread of coronavirus, but here in Europe it's like it's beginning to top. So anyways, this was all I wanted to say about this outbreak and the situation I am currently in. Maybe I will do another long haul flight in these days when I'm here at home. Maybe I will do some flights with the 747. I don't know. So yeah, and yes, as I mentioned for you, I don't really want to do some cinematic shots, so this was my honest opinions, actually. Let's turn into not a half commentary video. It's like an updating video, or a status update video on how I feel and how I like manage myself during these days. So yeah, that's it. I'm feeling good. I am washing my hands all the way. So does my girlfriend. So yeah, I actually don't have I have nothing left to say. So yeah, let's switch back to this flight. Actually, I will show you something inside the cockpit really quickly, but I need to cut for it because, as you can hear, I disabled the sounds here of the aircraft, so you can hear my voice clearer. So let's show you something inside the cockpit. So as I mentioned for you, we are here inside the cockpit. We are here over the Atlantic, and yeah, we will have pretty headwindy stuff here. We are on our way for 3 hours, 5 or 5.5 left. Let's look at the FMC actually, what does it say for us? The for yep, 18, that's 7, so around 8 o'clock we will arrive in Martinique for the France. So yes, we will arrive there. It's pretty straightforward. One thing I want to tell you that I don't know if I mentioned it before in the longer intro part, that I have switched to Windows 10, and for some reason, if you have a close look, like now I'm not pressing my middle mouse button, and if I move around here, it's I guess it's locked to 30 FPS. But if I put my mouse there and just move like this, now it's unlimited, because I guess because of the facing. But if I switch to this view and switch to this one, you could see the difference if I switch these views. But if I press down the middle mouse button and switch like that, see, it's like unlimited. Oh, sorry. So if I do the switchings like this, now I'm pressing down the middle mouse button. If I don't press it, see, it's like, I don't know. If I press down, it's like that. Interesting. So, interestingly enough. So, if you have any solutions for that, feel free to put it down in the comments. I guess it's maybe because I set the refresh rate to half refresh rate, so it's so I'm telling my GPU that it has to be locked at 30 FPS, and when I press the middle mouse button, for some magic reason I unlock the FPS. In terms of performance, it's good because it can keep up to 30 FPS all the time in every scenario. Not even in every scenario. If I go to Vegas, the flight Tampa Las Vegas, it drops nearly to 23, so it's like it's what your eyes are seeing as fluid motions. It's 23 FPS, so it's flyable, so it's like definitely no wrong with that. But I really want to be at just above 30 a bit, because that's the smoothest I think. Still using Rex as a weather engine, and I guess that's it. So I hope you will enjoy the landing actually in Martinique. I've never been there. I've tested the airport. It's from it's from Tropical Sim, so it's good, and actually it's 2 years old, so it's like kinda up-to-date scenery, so we will see that. I was switching ideas between Pointe-à-Pitre. That was the other airport I wanted to visit, but turned out it was only compatible with FSX, which can be ported here to version 4. But then I got another. So I was wondering between 3 airports to visit. It was one of them was Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic, because I could go there from the road. But Punta Cana is like, I don't know, it's like too mainstream to go there. And that's why I just skipped the idea. And then I said, okay, then let's go from Orly. But I didn't want it to fly the 777, so I say, screw that, we will fly the 787 either way. And when I actually loaded into the airport, for some reason, I don't know why, the other airport, this one, Fort de France, stuck into my mind, and oh my gosh, that's the airport where I want to go. So yes, I grabbed the scenery, installed it, customized it a bit, or not customized it actually, I've put my aircraft there to see if it was working, if it was like good in terms of performance. Everything is good, so I planned the flight the day before this video got shot. So So yes, we are now, that's how I made up this decision that I'm going to Fort de France. And as I mentioned before, I probably fly with the 747 in a couple of days once I get this vertical sync issue done, because it kinda it annoys me a bit that if I hold down the middle mouse button it's only fluid then. If I don't press it down, it's like here it's fine because it's good, but if you go outside, like let's say here, and move around here, you can see the difference. I'm not pressing down the middle mouse button, and that's why. But when I press down the middle mouse button, it's now pressed down. See, it's like really fluid. It's like over 40 FPS for sure. So yeah, I will sort that out someday, and then I will fly the 747, I guess. And I have a plan for that, so I won't spoil it, because I want to be a surprise for this tiny amount of subscribers I have. So yes, anyways, enough of me talking. We will see each other once we are quite closer to Fort de France. So we are descending to runway 09 in Fort de France, and we are on the way for 8 hours 36 minutes. 36, yes, that's 36 minutes. The airport is gonna be right here. I'm going to start to extend some flaps, since you know it's a heavy aircraft, so we will do that. Sleds are out. Bit turbulent. And we need to slow down the aircraft quite a bit. But everything is set, our decision altitude is set also, every light is set correctly, seatbelt signs are on, strobes, everything. Only thing we need to do is the landing checklist and land on Fort de France. First time landing here, actually. The island is right here. It's quite nice that when you arrive from the Atlantic, and then you see these islands. It's quite nice. It's a nice feeling actually, I think. So yes, I think it's good. FMC message, what? Okay. Unable to maintain it, never mind. Flaps 5. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for landing, please
QV
return all
Cass is
seatbacks
doing
and
its
tray
thing.
tables to their upright and stowed position.
Sorry, I had to cut. I got some treats for myself. Some chocolate. And you can see here, it's gonna be the airport's place where we are going to land. I'm going to arm the speed brakes. Need to lower the range on the ND. It's gonna be a sharp turn, so I guess I will extend the flap down to 10. All fine. Here you can see the scenery. Our glide is good. So it's gonna be a straightforward landing, nothing too extreme, I think. So we're gonna just need to carefully and slowly maintain our profile right now. Is it saying that 15 is there? Okay. Okay, maybe it's steep descent. Unable to. That's never mind. It's descending too much. Let's arm localizer. guess soon it will catch the localizer with the greater side for landing, I think, because this is the bay. This is the bay area, it's not the other side when you're coming from the island. So flip 15. Speed 170 for now. Yes, here's gonna be the airport. We are soon will be releasing the landing gears. It's trying to maintain back on the LNAV path. Nothing too extreme actually, it's like a bit off the line, but that turn was really steep. We'll have the plane a bit. Yep, localizer on arm approach. And the glide is alive also. So, gear down and flip 17. Let's check once more our landing reference. It's gonna be 151.
Flight attendants, please be seated for arrival.
Let's do some cinematics. We try to catch a great view of the aircraft. You know what, let's do it from this way. Ah, there is the air. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, all good. Flip down to 18 degrees. I'm gonna decrease the speed to
2500.
Checked. Flaps 20. We are rapidly extending our flaps. Trying to stabilize the plane real quick and flap full. A bit off center, and let's just enjoy this like far wing view. Pretty straightforward, not too much of a wind. It looks like really slow for the 787. It's quite slow actually for the 787, so I don't know. But this scenery is a bit blurry, as you can see here. It's probably because I incorrectly tweaked
Landing checklist.
landing checklist. All green.
Land 3.
Landing checklist complete. Check the lights once more. Everything is set. Let's do some more pictures. Maybe for thumbnails, you know, have to zoom in. Checked. Soon we have to take manual control. Nice immersion effects. Okay. Manual control, my aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue, landing.
500.
down.
400. 300. 200.
Wait up, verified.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Flare. All the way down. Speed brakes up. Reverser is normal. 60 knots. Slowly reversers back. Manual braking. And we are down at Fort-de-France, Martinique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nice.
we will
We don't
taxi
have
for the
actually
next
an
2
airport
minutes,
map.
so please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain
Let's
turns
try to
off the
stop
fasten
here.
seatbelt sign. At that time, please remember to check around your
Stop the
seating
clock,
area,
8 hours
your seat
47
pockets, and
minutes. It's
overhead
like
bins
1
for
minute
all
behind
personal
schedule.
belongings that you brought on board. Please take care when opening the overhead
That's
bins,
good.
as the contents may have shifted during flight.
Start the APU right away. Since it's not a huge airport. Nice. And we have arrived to Martinique Fort-de-France airport. Good. Sorry if I'm doing too much of a zooming and like messing around, but I really want to give a nice shot of this. I think it looks nice. Also from here. Good. And where should we park? It's the yesterday's flight from Orly parked somewhere over here. Let's clean up the aircraft. Somewhere over here, I think. Let's do this gate 7, I think. Gate 7, let's see. Gate 7 heavy, yes, no, I don't want to have for me. BV of West Indies. Okay. Is it this one? Yes, I think. Yes, it's this one. Oh, it's a long turn, actually. There is our marshaller. Parking 7, yes, it's a nice airport by Tropical Sim, I think, even if it's 2 years old. There we have our indications. It's okay. Still wants me to go to the right, but this one is a perfect place. So we'll just look for the distance. Oh, I went through. Oh, damn. For yes, I went through for him. Never mind then. It's fine. The jetway has still some place to... Jetway has still place, so it's good. Never mind. So we are going to APU is running, right? Yes, APU is on. APU running, so we can shut our engines down. That's number 2, and for number 1. that's it. Off with the beacon lights. And let's ask for the boarding. Jetway door 2. Yes. And so yeah, I'm sorry if I wasn't talking too much during the landing. I was concentrating on the scenery and onto the arrival. It's a pretty nice airport. That's why I thought I really wanted to visit one day, because yes, it's really nice. So I hope you liked it, and I hope you understand why I did a half commentary video. I think I think it was for a short video. It should be fine. It's not going to be that long as the previous ones, because you know, it's only a half of the flight is shown. Let's open the doors. Oh, not this one. This one and the back one. The two cargo doors. And yep, that's it. Cargo doors are opened. The high loaders can come in. It's a really nice feature that they are having glass jetways and glass like connections to the terminal. Everything is glass here. It's modeled really nice. And our passengers, let's see below. They don't have their foot shown here, so it's situated correctly also. So well, dear viewers, I'm really thanking you that you watched this video. Feel free to leave a comment down below, and feel free to leave a like, share the video if you want to show this to other people, and thank you very much for watching. Until the next time, goodbye.